Welcome to Busy Doing Stuff and this week's diecast haul. Uh, Thank you for everybody who watched the previous video. I appreciate it. And don't forget to like and subscribe. I'm getting up to about 200 subscribers, so I've got to hit that 500 milestone and then work up to 1,000. Even if you don't want to watch any more videos, even if you just like this and subscribe, it will help the channel. So I appreciate it. Anyway, to start off with, I'd like to show a book that I got from my local area for a really good bookshop called Poppies. It's up in Howick Town. Now, this is called Life with Cars, and they've got them on special for $14, reduced from $50. Now, I've read quite a lot of the book already. It's got very big pictures and everything, so there's not a lot of literature in it, but it's got some excellent stories and pictures of vehicles so it's Life with Cars, New Zealanders' Motoring Memories from the 1950s to the 1980s. So yeah, it's very interesting. It's got sort of little write-ups from people with their experiences of the vehicles that they owned in that time frame. So it's got some very cool little stories and pictures from people about journeys they took when they were younger in their cars and stuff. So here's a picture of the Hotel Cardrona and a bit of a story about how they went for a bit of a drive and stopped for a beer. Drove over the Crown Range and stopped at the Cardrona Hotel for a beer and stuff. In their old, what car does it say? Their old Ford, the Roadster, Ford Roadster. So yeah, in here, talking about their cars and stuff, and some really brilliant cars in here, and some of the people actually still own the cars, so they've had them from the 1960s and 1970s, and they still own the car, which is quite amazing. So some good Kiwiana stories of their cars and their travels and stuff. And this is one in particular. Apparently, the guy still actually owns this vehicle. So it was it was only the only one imported into New Zealand. And he bought it. It says here he bought it in 1979. 1977, and this was pictured in 1979, and it was a 1965 Pontiac Bonneville, and he still owns it today, apparently. Still owns it to this day. So quite amazing, really, but it's a great book. So there's a bit of a cyclone that came through, and so everybody was told to hunker down and tie everything down, and so I bought this book and a couple of magazines to sit down and read. So I read a fair chunk of it and almost got through the whole book, but it's really fascinating because it's all about sort of like in the 60s, and is the end of the throughout the 60s when they were building a lot of these types of houses like what I live in. My house is a 1968 house, very similar to this kind of house. They built a lot of very good quality, excellent craftsmanship, and then a picture here of a 1962 EK Holden station wagon in Mairangi Bay in Auckland, and these are the builders building the cool houses here. But very cool. So yeah, great bit of reading and that. So then I got a couple of magazines as well, but I haven't actually started these ones. So these are the Classic Ford magazines from the UK, and they have these ones as well. So I like to read these ones because it's got a whole bookshelf, quite literally. Well, yeah, a whole bookshelf of just these Classic Ford magazines. So yeah, really good reading these ones. They got good They're a bit pricey, but see, the other one was cheaper. But they've got some really good articles in on the Fords, the old classic Fords and stuff. So definitely good. They've got good tech tips in them as well. So yeah, bit of fabrication information as well, which is always very interesting to read. Helps me out with my the stuff I like to do when it's not raining. So yeah. So anyway, I'm not opening anything out of what I found. This week I actually opened this one. I got two of these Ford Escorts. These are in the Silver Series release. Absolutely love the Tampo design and the colour of this one. So I like to collect this casting, but because it's the Rally Racers set, Hot Wheels Silver Series, I found it's Murphy's Law. I wanted the whole set, so I purchased the whole set. I got a discount on it from the shop, Toy World in Botany, when I went shopping. So they're on discount anyway, so I got a special discount. And I wanted the whole set, so I bought the whole set. But then when I went next door into Paper Plus, which is a bookshop, they had these ones. I had a couple of these ones in the Ford Escort, so I thought, well, what the hell? I'll get another Ford Escort to open up. So I decided that I did not want to open these ones. I want to keep them on the card, just because I love the artwork. But I'm sort of running out of space at the moment, so I thought if I display these on the wall, which is a good way of displaying, then I can still appreciate and look at them, rather than putting these ones in a Plano case. Because I've got to yet build another shelf so I can put all my Plano case collection out, so I can actually easily access and view them, rather than having them shelved away where I won't see them. So yeah, this is an 87 Audi Quattro, and the other one was a Honda S800 racing course, and then the Lancia Rally 037. So very cool, Group B, and that's got the metal base. And then my favourite casting, the Datsun 510. And then of course the Ford Escort RS2000 with its X-Pack body kit. Right, so then these are the ones that I wanted to get for the Hot Ones series. So if you saw my other haul the other week, I picked up a couple of the other ones on here. So I picked up the Fiat 500D Modificado. And which other one did I pick up? Oh, I can't remember now. I think maybe that was the only one. They didn't have anything else available. So then I picked this one up, the Porsche 917 LH. So very cool with that one. And then of course I picked up the Ford GT40 Mark IV in Zamac. It's very cool. Then I picked up some mainlines. So I picked up the Ford 33 Ford Lowboy, little hot rod. Very cool. And then I picked up the Tuned, new for 2026. So this is the Dior Tuned. Very cool. I actually have this one in the Super Treasure Hunt. Not the Super Treasure Hunt, the Treasure Hunt with the same colour scheme and logo design. So I had that a couple of years ago. Then I got the brand new for 2026, 2024 Aston Martin Vantage GT3 in the green. That's a new casting. It's very similar to the other GT3 Aston Martin, which is the earlier style model. It's got a couple of those ones. But that's a new, brand new casting. And then the other brand new casting, I got the Veerstrike, which is based on the Corvair car, like a hot rod version of the Corvair, and that's new for 2026 as well. So okay, and then I couldn't find these anywhere in the shops. Couldn't find them anywhere. They were heavily scalped at the time, so I found these online, and they were some for very expensive. Wouldn't believe it, up to $123. Some rip-off merchant was trying to sell a 5-pack of these, but I got these for $15. So I thought, to be honest, $15 was not bad in comparison to you can be paying $20 in the shops for them, depending on where you go, if you could find them. For a 5-pack, it's normally about $20 anyway, or can even be $25. So $15, found that and jumped on the opportunity. So he packed them up very nicely. So the Formula One set from 2024, the McLaren, the Alpine, Cash App Visa, Keck Sauber, and the MoneyGram Haas Formula One team cars. So very happy to get that as well. Add that to the collection. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this very short little haul. Please like, please subscribe. Thank you very much.